All right, man. What's good, man? We back with another live stream. We got Ohio State up 7-0 over Texas. I got Texas winning this game. It's been close so far going to the second quarter. Hold on a second. I'll let that shit rock out for a minute. But yeah, 7-0 Ohio State. It's been close so far. They didn't get out to like a 21-0 lead or anything like that. Anything can happen. Of course, the second half, whether it be Ohio State opens up the offense, or this is just going to be close all the way down to the wire. See who we got in here. What's up, Caleb? What's good with you? See, Lamar just got first team AP and AP vote on MVP. So Texas will win this game somehow, some way. I really don't. I don't think so, man. I think we're gonna get, unfortunately, Ohio State and Notre Dame. Marcus Freeman going against his former alma mater. I can see that shit. But I don't really think Texas gonna win this game, to be honest with you. But if things stay close, they gonna be straight. What do I want? What is lounge music? Yeah, works for me. Works for me. So you wouldn't be surprised if we see Arch Manning this game. I mean, they use him on running plays and stuff like that from time to time anyway. So kind of like how the Ravens used Lamar Jackson his rookie year before he became the starter. They use him on little gadget plays, QB runs. They know most people are going to use him as a run versus a pass if Ewers is healthy too. Hold on one second. There's definitely going to be the Chiefs and the Lions and the Super Bowl unless they play. What's up, Joey? What's good with you? What's good with you, man? But yeah, 7-0 right now so far. The biggest headlines though has been that whole Kyron Lacey story, which I'll get into in a second. And that, you want to talk about a dude that's a crash out? I remember like people was joking that he was a crash out and shit. Oh no, nigga was really a crash out for real. Nigga was really a crash out for real. Hold on one second. Yeah, that's Kyron Lacey shit, man. This man was wanted by the police. See if I can find the story. In a hit and run. On negligent homicide, it was a 78-year-old Marine, which in America, you kill a Marine, oh, that's gonna be a problem. What's up, Bronze? That's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a big problem. He was projected to be a first-round draft pick, and this is stemming from a December 17th of last year incident or accident, which is crazy. We just now hearing about this shit now, where a former Marine was, killed and two others were injured, according to Louisiana State Police via Baton Rouge television station WAFB. AFB, yeah. Oh, now they want me to subscribe. Move. And apparently this happened 2 days after he declared for the NFL draft, 2 days after the crash. Sped from the scene at 10 a.m. after initially causing the accident and did not report his involvement to the police. Obviously, hit and run. Like, dude, this is the same dude who did all these gun gestures in the locker room, on the field, continuously. I mean, dude was a complete trash out. And now you had everything going your way as a receiver in the NFL. You could have been the next big LSU receiver in the league, and then you do this stupid shit. I would say it kind of reminds me of Ruggs, but he was already in the league when it happened. But still, it's like, why? Which I guess it's easier said than done now that I'm 30 versus someone who's, I don't know, 24. Even though at 24 you should know better than to be recklessly driving and shit like that. So yeah, according to the police report, Lacy was driving a 2023 Dodge Charger. Go figure. On Louisiana Highway 20 and recklessly passed multiple vehicles at a high rate of speed by crossing the center line and entering the northbound lane while in the designated no passing zone. I've seen jackasses do that before. Doesn't make it okay. So at this point, a northbound driver in a pickup truck abruptly hit the brakes and swerved to D'Angelo Ball. Swerved to avoid a head-on collision with Lacy's Dodge Charger, forcing the Kia Cadenza that was behind the pickup to swerve left, crossing the center line and hitting a southbound Kia Sorento head-on. Passenger in the Sorento, Herman Hall of Thibodaux, was critically injured and later died at a local hospital. And of course, he was 78 and he was a former Marine. And you do that in Louisiana and you black, you got a target on your back now, you future NFL player, or would have been a future NFL player, and a Marine in a very military-friendly country like America. Oh, you crazy as hell. He wrapped the senior season up at Baton Rouge this fall, leading the Tigers with 9 touchdowns, receiving 58 catches, 866 yards, ranking first on the team, averaging 72.2 receiving yards per game. I really don't care what Brian Kelly has to say about it. But yeah, dude's a fucking crash out for that shit. That's not okay. And it's crazy. I remember saying the other day that Kyron Lacy would have been like the next George Pickens as far as like the YN receiver type shit. And at this rate, I don't think he ain't gonna be in the league, be that YN crash out ass nigga. It's gonna be George Pickens still. So you think the shocker's gonna be Washington? So Evans gonna make Lattimore crash out this weekend. I forgot. Yeah, they got beef. I forgot that shit. So has Jeremiah Smith done anything? Seemed like he'd been doing cardio the whole game after watching the first quarter. Yeah, this probably gonna be another low scoring game, like the one last night, or one they're gonna try to keep close. Oh, he almost threw a pick. He let that bitch float for a hot little minute too. But now Jeremiah Smith, what'd he do? 1 catch, 3 yards. He's been targeted. Does it even show? No, don't. 1 catch, 3 yards so far. Yeah, so Texas defense been holding it down for now. Ohio State 2 for 5 on third downs. Shit, they only averaging 12 yards on that down, which is crazy. There go Will Howard. Down goes Howard. Them Texas fans hype as hell too. Let's see if they blitz. Damn, that they just let that pocket collapse on them. Shiggy dude got swarmed. Only thing is, if Texas actually get their offense going, they'll be in a much better position than they are now. You know, they got the defense doing their thing. But offensively, you know, Quinn Ewers, you know, people talking about, oh, we need to put in Arch Manning and shit. Personally, I don't really think that Arch Manning should be starting. Like, there's no point to, I guess, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I don't know, I need something else. Yeah, I can rock with that shit. But yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, man. Like, I would have left Quinn Ewers in. Obviously, if he got hurt, Arch Manning would play. And then next year, you can worry about Arch Manning being the starter. Let Quinn finish this shit out. Someone said Chiefs, Packers, or Eagles, or Ravens versus Eagles. Yeah, we really ain't gonna. We ain't finna get that shit, bro. We ain't finna get no Ravens and Eagles. That shit ain't happening. I think what could happen, as far as something I think about last night in the NFC, it could be a situation where it's Detroit and Minnesota, and then Philadelphia, Washington, because you know they split their series. That could be a round 3. And you remember somebody mentioned on the stream how Dan Campbell, when he was shaking Coach O's hand after the game on week 18, he told Kevin O'Connell, I'll see you in 2 weeks. So this 1 week, next week will be 2 weeks. Slow game, but Ohio State is still with the advantage. Gold versus silver in the first major 12-team playoffs possible. Yeah, that's what I think too. Is Ohio State, Notre Dame, 2 teams I fucking hate. I cannot stand. I detest both of those schools, man, for real. But that's what I think it's gonna be. Now we might get lucky and get 2 close games, and then the national championship might be a blowout. Because you know, in years past, that's what it's usually been. The semifinals been the most exciting round. Granted, it was only 4 teams. You get to the national championship, and good God, it is ass whooping from start to finish. Whether it be TCU and Georgia, whether it be Michigan, Washington. I mean, I guess it wasn't really an ass whooping, but it didn't feel close, you know. I see the Eagles making the Super Bowl, especially because they are 1-4, and they would probably lose if they went. Bro, homeboy, Jalen Hurts already went and lost though, and he already got paid too. On top of that, facts. Who I think will be a better college football team next season that's currently terrible? Let's see who's terrible. It's hard to tell with teams that are terrible though. Like at the same time, like if it was a team that was like maybe average, it'd be easy. But terrible, I really couldn't tell you as far as like who's just flat out terrible. Like Florida State, maybe Florida State, but that's a stretch. UNC, I mean, what they finished 6 and 7. UNC could be better. I really don't know how that's gonna go with Bill Belichick. Because like I said, I don't know if the players are gonna respond well to him. Obviously, he can recruit. I mean, he just, like I said, flashy 6 rings. Tell, hey, I coach Tom Brady. That's it. But I don't know. That's hard to tell, man. That's hard to tell. I would expect Oklahoma State to be better. I didn't expect them to go 3-9. That's wild. I thought they would have been one of the best teams in the Big 12, especially since all the big bro schools then left. Oklahoma, Texas, all them, they gone. And then they got a bunch of weak Pac-12 teams. So that's what I figured, but no. Do I think the 12-team playoff change was worth it? Yeah. it built more excitement for the season. Because in years past, if you had one loss, your season was basically over. As far as the playoffs went, yeah, you could forget that shit. Well, with 12 teams, it makes it to the point where every game now matters and tiebreakers factor in a lot more. Those conference games that might not seem like they mattered earlier, oh, that shit mattered a whole lot now, and it made for more dramatic finishes and stuff. Like, had the college football playoffs have been like 4 teams, who knows? By the time Alabama lost to Vanderbilt, the Tennessee Alabama game might not have meant shit. By the time Ole Miss played Florida, that game probably wouldn't have meant as much. So it certainly had its advantages. Said something about Vince McMahon charged. What happened? I don't know what happened. What's up, Dez Dixon? What's good with you? Think Green Bay wins on Sunday over the Eagles? Yeah, that's who I got too. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't know how they gonna do it with that whole quarterback situation, the whole storylines with Jalen Hurts with the the concussions and all. He fine now, so they say. And Jordan Love with the hand injury, he was ready to go back in the last game, but they said, "Nah, you ain't finna play. We gonna hold you out." Like, the fuck? That game gonna probably have the most fuckery out of all of them. So most teams should score in the second half, just like yesterday's game. Score more points. I fucking hope so. Cause 7-0, I expect a little bit more points than 7 points, bro. Like, come on, bro. That's all you're gonna give me is 7 points? Yeah. I guess the only good that came out is obviously, you get more big time games and shit out of this, but damn. I would like to see this shit, like, treat this shit like they do the NCAA tournament in basketball, where you got crazy upsets from like some school you gotta Google against a big name school like Oakland beating Kentucky. A lot of people probably thought Oakland was in California. That shit is in Michigan. So the Brazil game was also wild too. Oh, you talking about Green Bay, the original Green Bay and whatchamacallit game. But yeah, they should score more points in the second half. I fucking hope so. Either this is gonna go down to the wire all the way through, or Ohio State opens it up in the second half. And then that it is what it is. What's up, Big Pontiac OG in the building? What's good with you? What's good? How you been, man? Y'all getting snow? Y'all I know up there y'all get a lot of snow and all that shit. Oakland's outside Detroit, yeah. I want to say they hosted a game back in part of the tournament back in like 06 or something. I think they did. I want to say that like the key was black, like all that shit inside the 3-point line was like all black. It looked weird as hell, but I think they did host the game. Said about an inch, but it's cold. Shit, we got 6. That's crazy. How we get more snow than y'all? Super Bowl logo is green, yellow, and red. Last one I saw was just the red and the yellow. I know the first one was different. March Madness should be pretty unpredictable for men and women. It usually is. It's just college football that usually isn't during the postseason. It's like during the seasons when the unpredictability happens, like the NIU beating Notre Dame, those type of things. But during the actual tournament or playoffs, oh no, they're like, nah, we ain't doing all that. There's some exceptions like the TCU Michigan, which set up a terrible, one of the worst national championships I've ever seen in my life. Y'all got a snowstorm last Sunday. Damn. I mean, don't Indianapolis already get snow as it is anyway? Because that's what I thought. So the whole state of Tennessee got snow. Yeah, I talked to my parents not too long ago. They got like 3 hours. Said 3 hours of snow, 3 inches of snow. I'll get one big snowstorm every winter. Yeah, that's how it was. I know last year, I want to say we got like a foot around this exact same time. It was like the first week of the playoffs. I remember Buffalo and Pittsburgh got moved to Monday. I guess it was a week off because it was like MLK Day. We got like a foot of snow. And that shit stayed for like a week. And I was like, this is not normal in Tennessee. It feels like I was in Alaska or some shit. Minus all the crazy bears. And his pass just got batted the fuck down. Quinn Ewers, that is. Screen pass. I know you don't fuck with Notre Dame football, but you excited to go to Notre Dame versus Louisville. Women's basketball, they're going off. I forgot who played. It was somebody in women's basketball that was playing that happened to be one of these college football playoff teams, and it was like the same matchup. It might have been, if not, it was men's. It was Oregon, Ohio State played either yesterday or 2 days ago in football or basketball, excuse me. So you know the South is snow deprived when you're getting hype over an inch of snow. Yeah. Bro, the idea of snow in the South will make people cover the whole roads in salt. Even if it was like you get a quarter of an inch of snow, all that salt be on the road. There's still snow in the middle of Tennessee. I think it's still snowing here too, I think. Let me see. Yeah, we're supposed to get snow until 10. And it's probably going to freeze over. So y'all can have the snow. I don't mind it. I don't like being out in as much as I used to when I was a kid, but it don't bother me. It's something cool to look at. The Texas scores before half. They should. If not a field goal, at the least. I mean, 2nd and 10. Oh, there you go. There you go. Should be tied 7-all. Make this a little bit interesting. I mean, damn. I don't know what it is. Because I know I was talking to Dell about this shit after the show. About that Penn State Notre Dame game. I don't know if it was the fact I was watching it damn near on mute or what, but it doesn't feel as, even though the score reflected being a close down to the wire game, it didn't feel like it. Like watching it. Especially when it's mute, it just don't feel like it. The Kenny Pickett's biggest moment was a fake slide. Yeah, I know them Mahomes tried that shit in the game too. Like, it's kind of slick, but at the same time, that's a real quick way to fuck up your knee. Trying some shit like that. Or worse, somebody really take a shot at you. And then you get mad, like, hey man, what the fuck? I was trying to slide. Like, no nigga, you did a fake slide. The TD Texas. Yeah, he just straight up outran his ass. And then over top, touchdown. Yeah, so this This might be a close game. Who knows? This might be a close game. So if the Chiefs go back, are they for sure winning? Like I said, I don't think they're gonna do that three-peat shit. I think they'll go for sure, but I don't think they're gonna three-peat. Caleb Williams tried something like that. Yeah, I forgot if he was playing the Texans or who he was playing. I know he tried that shit. Man, yeah, Caleb Williams tried a lot of stuff he did in college that didn't necessarily work in the NFL. So there's that. So Larry Johnson played for the Chiefs and Penn State, of course. I said the Penn State Irish game was fixed by the elite, and TikTok took it down. Bro, TikTok took down some of my shit. It was like something I didn't even say shit. It was when Joe Biden had mentioned the New World Order thing. Just made a clip of it, posted it, and it got taken down for misinformation. I was like, okay, TikTok. Basically, I don't want you posting damn near anything that gets people thinking, especially on TikTok. Bro, how in the wow? You mean to tell me this man off of this goddamn screen pass? Not one person laid a finger on him. Not one fucking person. There go a fan in tears right there. This old ass white man. Not one person laid a finger on him. This man is 75 yards and sifted through, snaked his way. Not one person laid a finger on him. You can't. Only that shit will work in like the video game. But not one person laid a finger on him. And it's funny considering how close this game was, how low scoring it was. In a matter of it felt like 13 seconds, boom, touchdown. Like I said, if Ohio State does this, especially come out the gate in the second half doing that, oh yeah, Texas ain't got no chance in hell. So if Texas wins tonight, do I see the Texans winning tomorrow? No, I'm sticking with the Chargers. And the sad part is, whoever wins that game gonna lose to Kansas City anyway. So there's that. Texas, you had one job to do: tackle a nigga. Not one person laid a finger on him. You got to be kidding me. That's crazy though. NCAA like 14, that little screen pass movie, that shit used to work like gold all the time. Especially if you had a shifty running back, bro. It was over with. The Texas players are doing a stupid dance celebrating their only touchdown of the first half, only to get scored on immediately after. I mean, that's normal. Like, you what you expect to do? Just walk off and like not celebrate a touchdown? I didn't even see the celebration. So Ohio State winning this game. Yeah, that's what I got too. They say 236 yards of total offense or total yards. Damn. So much for that good Texas defense. And with 13 seconds, I expect Texas to probably kneel it out and they go to halftime. Unless they feel pressed enough to the point like, you know what, we need to try to tie this up real quick or get a chunk play and get at least a field goal out of it. But nah, with 13 seconds, I expect them to kneel that, go to the half. I don't know if y'all noticed this, and it doesn't really shock me, but I feel like every time Ohio State has a game, especially ESPN, Kurt Ershby is always one of the people calling that game. I know he played there. That's his alma mater. I feel like every single time they play, unless it's maybe a noon game right after, like College Game Day or something, and it's on Fox, he's always calling one of those games. Who I think the most fraud team in college football this year? Who the most fraud team? Let's see. Part of me wants to say Oregon, but they didn't beat some solid teams this year. Here. Like I said, them niggas was frauds. Let me see a top 25 team that really just let me down. I was like, hey, these niggas ain't shit. It's easy to pick on someone and say like Army or something. They ain't really play nobody. But nah, most fraud team. You could argue a team like a Clemson. As far as a 10-3, yeah, you could argue a Clemson. If Notre Dame didn't win these games, they might have been on that list. But nah, I'm looking at Indiana. That's the most fraud team, Indiana. Their best win was against Michigan this year. And Michigan finished with what, 7 wins? 8, my bad, 8-5. See, they beat Washington. That was a 6-17 losing record. Nebraska 7-6. We know what they did against Ohio State. Yeah, Indiana was the most fraudulent team. The FSU was trash as fuck. Yeah, FSU was terrible. They lost so many players due to the transfer portal and all that shit. 2 players going to the league. Then the quarterback you got to replace Jordan Travis, DJ Ukulele, has always been a question mark. Even at Clemson, he had some glimpses here and there, but at Clemson, he had a lot of moments where I was like, yeah, he ain't the answer. Then they moved to Klubnik. Oregon State, he had a year there. It was a little bit better, but it still wasn't nothing special. Then he goes to FSU, and that shit was a disaster. Say Ole Miss was the most fraud team? Nah. Ole Miss has some quality wins on their schedule at least. And that's what Ole Miss do. They're going to have like 3 losses. Even on a really good year, they're going to have 3 losses. But I would certainly say Indiana. Like, no, it don't even close, Indiana. I would say them before Boise State. Oregon was due for a loss, though, for sure. They weren't going to let nobody go undefeated the whole year and win the national championship. In the 12-team playoffs, no, everybody going to have at least one loss somewhere. Unfortunately for them, they went undefeated all the way to the playoffs, and then that's when they lost, when it was, you don't get another game after that. There's some of those college names got to be AI generated. I forgot. I saw some crazy name the other night. I forgot who it was. I want to say it was a dude for Notre Dame. I don't know his name. Was it Bright House or something? It was like, it looked too fake, bro. Bright House or something. I don't know. They lost to Kentucky. South Carolina wasn't a bad team, dog. Kentucky, I know wasn't good though, but South Carolina sure as shit was not a bad team. Then Tennessee wasn't a fraud team for real. Tennessee overachieved with what they had, actually. You talking about a freshman quarterback. You were playing with, what, 4 receivers throughout the year because these niggas always hurt. Yeah, and they've been carried by an elite defense. Nah, Tennessee wasn't no fraud. They just ran into a buzzsaw. Actually, the most expensive roster in college football is what the fuck they ran into. That Teddy Bridgewater or Daniel Jones might do the Foles. Daniel Jones sure as shit ain't doing no goddamn Nick Foles shit. Teddy Bridgewater got a better chance, but Daniel Jones, that nigga is sorry. Greathouse, that's his name. Greathouse. I know they got an Asian dude on their team. I don't know if he's Chinese. I don't know what he is. He got like his shit in Mandarin, whatever language that is. I want to say Mandarin. I don't know where the fuck he from. He from Asia. That's all I know. And the shit is in his language on the back of his nameplate. I was like, that shit hard. I don't even know if he play a lot or not. So you want to see what the NFL bracket wanted to look like? Trying to think who would play who in the next week. It makes makes it for NFL. You think that if Green Bay wins Sunday, it's gonna be silent. Bright House is a company, though. Yeah. Yeah, that's aren't they like Tom Warner? I think it's like Tom Warner Bright House or some shit. I want to say it is because I think they got a deal with Texas Motor Speedway. Friend who lives in Tennessee showed pictures of snow, and he brought out leftover fireworks since there's no danger now. That's wild. In South Carolina, terrible. They wide receivers and D line are only redeeming quality. That quarterback will not be good. Sellers, the young quarterback. Defense wasn't bad, dog. I don't know what you're talking about. And obviously, they lost their best receiver to Ole Miss. Daniel Jones plays it for both teams to pull a foul. Treat that shit like Madden. But no, South Carolina was one of the teams they kind of got hot later in the year. But they were not by any means a bad team. And hit that like button, because I'll be forgetting to say that shit. Thank you. Hit that like button. Smash that motherfucker, man. Smash that bitch. Funny how if the Eagles didn't lose that Falcons game, they would have a chance at the 1 seed. You know what's funny is good old Kirk Cousins, man. Good old Kirk Cousins. Good old Kirk Cousins. He fucked over 2 teams. Didn't even know it. But yeah, hit that like button. I don't even know how many likes is on here. Hit that like button. Said their D-line was great, but the rest of their team is mid. Nah, they got fucked out of a game against LSU. Like they had, what was it, like 14, 13. I think it was actually 16 points taken away due to penalties against LSU. And then they had the field goal miss that, Magnus pushed that shit away. But yeah, they could have easily been, sitting at 10-2. Said Notre Dame, Ohio State. Yeah, that's what I see too. I'm ready for shit to get back to normal with SEC teams winning this shit. Like, fuck the Big Ten. Notre Dame, they ain't got no conference, but fuck them. Let's take that shit. Take it back to the South, man. Take it back to the South, where it belongs. The Irish take it all. Black coach on MO. Usually MLK Day today, them black coaches, black coaches or a black quarterback or something get shamed. What is your definition of terrible? What is your definition of terrible? So they don't even gotta have Jalen throw the game. They just gotta have a crucial Eagles drop for Barkley or Brown as Devontae Smith, like he did against the Washington Commanders. Oh yeah, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, that's what's up. But yeah, they have halftime 14-7 Ohio State. I don't know how long this halftime gonna be though, because I know they love to milk them halftime shows in college. Like NFL, you blink, they back on the field, but college, hell no, they be having halftime shows and shit. Like, who was it? Nate, whatever his name is, yesterday in the game. I'm like, it's a semifinal game, bro. Say that for the Natty. The Texas gonna come back and win, but SC is done. They no money now that anyone can pay. What nigga? What? What? Retype that or something, bro. I'm not finna retype that. 'Cause I kind of got what you said, but at the same time, I'm like, that first half kind of lost me. Who do I see as the college football equivalent of the Cowboys? Who's the fan base that says this our year every single year? Usually it's Ohio State, for real. They the ones who always think it's their year every year, then fall short. And they have insufferable fans too. That's usually the ones. Other than that, shit, kind of Auburn. Auburn kind of like that too. Auburn got a damn near toxic fan base too. It's more so boosters though, but Auburn kind of one of them teams too. Hold on, I'll get to that in a sec. Oh, he said NIL was first created in California and it's designed to take the power away from the southern schools. It's all political. Not true. This is to cover up the fact that they've been paying players for years and they had to find a way to make it public. And this was what they was doing. They've been getting paid on the table. And it wasn't about taking no power away from the South. That's what the different conference realignment shit was from. But the NIL was not for that. But if you notice, the Big Ten, the biggest thing about them was they were trying to get up all the big city markets that's not in the South. That's what the realignment did. But the NIL, no, that was not what that was. No. It'd be crazy if we got Texas versus the Irish when it's Catholic versus the Longhorns. The game better be good. I don't give a fuck who's in it. Make that shit good. At the very least. So the private schools and northern institutions always had bigger bags than the SEC. I mean, these niggas got to compete with oil money now. Let's not forget, like, as much as I like to shit on A&M, they got oil money. Texas got oil money. They got oil money, dog. The only thing it really did was take power away from the main two out of the SEC in Alabama and Georgia. That's really it. Because there's always been SEC been the ones running shit, but there was always like two motherfuckers always there that was a head above the rest of them. Same with the Big Ten. There was always been like two schools that was ahead of, two or three maybe, that was ahead above the rest of the Big Ten. It was like Ohio State, Michigan for that little Harbaugh run, Penn State, everybody else. And if it wasn't Michigan, it was Ohio State when they had D'Antonio, Michigan State, Penn State because James Franklin was still there, everybody else. To Auburn Gatekeeper Hall of Fame. Man, Auburn is like a hot mess. Like they're one of them schools, they boosters are fucking terrible. Them, Florida's known for having shitty boosters too. Tennessee's known for having, well, thanks to Jimmy Haslam, you know, the nigga who owns the Browns. But yeah, Auburn can't get out their own way. Who is he? Did I miss some? Who is? Yo, who is he? I'm confused. Shout out to B-Fire if I ain't say that. Said the Big Ten about to run college football again. The fuck they not. That's funny as shit. They not finna run shit. You might win a championship here and there, but y'all ain't finna run a goddamn thing. Nah. All it's really gonna be is just an arms race between the SEC and the Big Ten. Big 12, you know, they over there. They got the leftovers. ACC, they over there. They got the leftovers. And then Clemson, the has been. They over there. But it's really SEC and Big Ten that run it. But at the end of the day, it's always been the SEC over the Big Ten, dog. LSU wasn't even really the ones that had power like that consistently. LSU was one of those every so many years they'll pop up with a national championship type team. Florida would have been there had, you know, Urban Meyer never left. They would have been. I'm glad it wasn't Florida though. Fuck them. But Florida would have been at one of those schools too. Then when Florida got out the way, Alabama took over. Florida took a seat back, and it was just Bama, 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 Bama for a hot minute. Sprinkling Auburn here and there. Then Georgia come along. Once they got rid of Mark Richt and got out their own way. So LSU and Bama are broke. Penn State and Notre Dame have way more money than them. I don't think they're broke. I highly doubt they're broke, but okay, dude. Notre Dame really a Big Ten team. Notre Dame weird as shit, bro. Like sometimes you can clump them with the ACC, other times you can put them with the Big Ten. They weird as shit. In basketball, they in the ACC. It don't make no sense. I think if you're gonna do the independent shit, say in football, that's your biggest money maker. Shit, stay that way in college basketball, and then pick your schedule how you do it, like how they can damn near play anybody. Do that shit in college basketball. But obviously, you know, make it logistically make sense too. Like sprinkle in some Big Ten, sprinkle in a little bit of ACC. You kind of around there, you know. What's up, PJ Allen? What's good with you? I think even if OSU loses, they will come back. Yeah, they not finna fire him. I think him being OU saved his job. You know what's crazy is like the man loses 2 games a year, damn near. Obviously hasn't beaten Michigan, and then people talking about he need to get fired. That's insane. That's insane. Say as long as they have sports, the schools will be straight. The legacy won't die. Yeah, I really kind of confused by the whole statement that Alabama, LSU are broke. Like, nigga, they got ESPN deals, dog. Like, these TV deals lucrative as shit. I really don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Or he was talking about, not you, Labrie. Urban Meyer needs a second chance in the NFL to tank a team. That's what the fuck he need to do. Because he was terrible. He might be... You know what? He might actually be the worst NFL coach of all time. The more I actually sit and think about it. Yeah, he just might be the worst. Said they broke relative to northern schools and cities. Tuscaloosa, Baton Rouge have no infrastructure. If they had money, they would improve the surrounding area. They don't give a fuck about the surrounding area. Nigga, they over here building up their stadiums and shit, what they been doing. What are you talking about? So they clearly got money. I don't know what you're talking about, dog. Like, I don't know if you've seen their campuses. They look pretty fucking nice. They don't have to do shit to the rest of the fucking city. A lot of schools don't give a fuck about the rest of the city. It's like, hey, just come to our football games, come to our basketball games, come to this school, even though we might not have enough housing. Just come to this school. Even if we ain't got no parking, come to this school. People still gonna come to the school. There's students that go to UT. The motherfuckers live in hotels because there's not enough housing. But UT still bringing in all that fucking money. NBA the lowest enough. Of course. The NBA can't get out their own fucking way. Oh, he was in the league. I forgot he was an NFL coach too. When I think of Bobby Petrino, I always think about that motorcycle accident. Look up the Big Ten Academic Alliance. That's where the real money's made. Majority of Big Ten schools are members of the American Association of Universities. I know a lot of these schools be private schools and shit. I'm saying we are talking about football, nigga. This is what we are talking about. And is it a little bit more balanced? Sure, but it doesn't change the fact that motherfuckers still gonna go to Alabama, still gonna go to Georgia, still gonna go to LSU, Florida, all that shit. That ain't gonna ever fucking change. You gotta realize this shit is damn near a religion in the South. It's like how New York got basketball and LA got basketball and shit. The South has fucking football. So fuck all that Big Ten talk. Said next draft is in Green Bay. They be picking the shittiest places now at this point with that draft shit. How y'all go from like Vegas, Nashville, and all this other cool shit? Nah, you know what? Let's go to, no disrespect, but let's go to Detroit. Detroit, bro. The concrete jump, come on. Green Bay, ain't shit in Green Bay, bro. But cheese and cold weather and the beer. It might just be me, but it feels like Jordan Love's play kind of fell off a bit from last season to early this season. Yeah, he turned into a damn near gunslinger so far this year. The area in Columbus, my nigga, I wouldn't say that. It's always been renovated. You've been to all these schools, Auburn, Ole Miss, and Georgia, only ones with cash. That is definitely not true. Definitely not true, but okay, dude. The issue with Green Bay this year is they 1-5 in their division. And Columbus crime ridden as shit too, by the way. Cheese and beer. Their revenue makes athletic and media rights money look like mere pocket change, tens of billions of dollars. They not broke, and it doesn't change what I said. The SEC still gonna run shit, so I really don't give a shit. Let's see. So a lot of these southern schools don't have professional teams. What? People still go to school to just have the name on their degree. Will look good for some jobs too, because it is hardly ever what you know, but who you know. That's true. I've seen people go to relevant ass schools and shit like that, get good jobs. They didn't have to go to whether it be a private school in the Big Ten, a prestigious school in the South, the HBCU, didn't have to be none of that shit. But they knew the right people, or shit, they had social skills too. That's another thing. It's cool if you know somebody, but if you ain't got no social skills, yeah, then all that did was get you in the door, but then you fucked it up because you didn't have social skills. So the worst city with sports got to be Detroit. Yeah, they ain't got nothing good, do they? Well, the Lions are good now, but yeah. I don't know. Let me see. I'll almost say Washington, but then again, the Redskins are good, but the Wizards are fucking terrible. Tell me who got like the absolute worst like sports city like collection of teams right now. I want to say damn near everyone that used to be shitty is decent now. Take that back. New Orleans. There you go. New Orleans right now. Pelicans suck. Saints are a fucking mess. Say Green Bay's a pretty town, but small. Nice weekend trip to watch a game in nice weather. That's funny as hell. You fuck with Detroit, don't sleep. The rebuild is looking good. They've improved from last year. If you talking about the Pistons, they've improved from last year for sure. But I mean, they did terrible last year. But yeah, Rice brings in more money than South Carolina. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. You can name all the schools in the world. I don't care. Ooh, he got one. He might have one. Chicago, yeah, the Bulls suck. The Bears are the Bears. And you might have a point on that one. Shit. Yeah, you might have a solid point about Chicago. Yeah, you might be on to something with that one. Derek's loving that Deshaun is out all year with the Achilles injury. Yeah, my thing, no matter how much I don't like a player, I ain't gonna wish nothing bad on him. I don't care. I can't stand LeBron James, but I don't wish him to get hurt. I don't hate nobody that bad. Watson career, it's been done. Honestly, he just need to retire at this point. That's really what he need to do. Just retire. You got your money, you got paid. Your name already tarnished beyond belief. Ain't shit you can do to come back from that. Like, you got to turn to Superman, save a bus from going off of a bridge, and maybe people forget all that shit. But yeah, it's over for you, Deshaun. Just retire, chill out, keep the rest of what your body intact that you can. Pistons losing streak was going crazy. He was making headlines. If I remember correctly, they finished last year with the same number of wins as the Lions, the football team that plays nowhere close to 82 games. So Watson goes to the Saints for revival. That nigga ain't getting revived for shit. It's over. Detroit Tigers were decent last year too. The Tigers-Dodgers series was decent. But now you're talking about the city. Been there a few times in the last 2 years. Yeah, it's been out. Yeah. 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 Yeah, that man got crucified. You know what's crazy though is like the fact that they did what they did to Watson it's not even the craziest request out of any quarterback. I still think Caleb Williams coming into the league having the nerve to ask for part ownership of a team. That's the most that's some shit that's like, if I was an NFL owner, that's the most out of line shit I'd ever heard. If I was an owner, I'd be like, the fuck this nigga think he is? He ain't played a snap in NFL. This nigga asking for part ownership of a team. Christian said the Ravens going down. Yeah, doubt it. Oh, he gonna hate that shit. If he go there, he gonna hate that shit. And my biggest thing on Cam Ward too is the fact that he kind of got lazy footwork too. Like he too nonchalant. Like, sure, that work in college against slower people and shit. Sure, he's elusive, avoiding pass rushers and stuff like that. First down, Ohio State. That's cool and all, but NFL, you try a lot of that shit. He was over here jogging, damn near walking to the sideline against Florida on a run. Yeah, that ain't gonna fly in NFL unless you want them protected quarterbacks and he ain't got the complexion for the protection. He gonna get lit the fuck up doing that shit. Especially that one play where he was literally standing in the pocket. He wasn't even moving his feet and just standing here and he just turned. Yeah, nah. Yeah, he gonna have to fix that. Especially if he go to a team like the Browns and they got a bad offensive line, then he cooked. Okay, Lamar goes 2-5 in the year 2025. All right, if you think it's free, go take it then. Take it. But I really don't think so, man. I really don't. I don't think of what the Steelers lose 5 games in a row. I don't think they just magically turn around. I don't think so. Let's see. Hey, both Lamar and Allen in some way get first rounded. Do I see Allen still winning MVP? Yeah, they've been lobbying too hard. And for one, they always say it's a regular season award anyway. So, I mean, think about it. Lamar won the unanimous MVP, the first one, when they lost to the Titans in the divisional round. They didn't factor in none of that shit in when he won, so it wouldn't even matter. Miami having a really good O-line this year saved him because he holds the ball too long. Yeah, he do. He try to play hero ball too. I've noticed that shit. And call me crazy, out of the quarterbacks entering the draft, I think the one who might actually have the best, I don't know about overall career, but first couple years, maybe, assuming he does play, might be Jackson Dart, because he ain't gonna go so high to the point that he gonna go to like a super shitty team. He can go to a more stable franchise, a better team, and ease into the shit. Versus someone like a Cam, unless Shador really try to force his way down to a much better team. But someone like Cam, Shador, who are viewed on the higher end, who gonna go to a shittier team that needs a quarterback now, yeah, that's gonna be a little rough for them. A little rough for them. Imagine losing to the Titans. Yep, it happened. Then we gotta get back. So Russell Wilson, most experience in playoffs, be scared. I'm shaking in my boots, man. I damn near pissed myself because I'm so scared. Oh no. Super Simp Russ, what is he gonna do? So hear me out. Dolphins trade Tua and draft Sanders. But why though? Because it's like, you know what Tua can do. But obviously, you know, all the injuries, the concussions, like, you know, all that shit. Sometimes he like dive head first for no fucking reason. For a quarterback, you don't know what he's gonna do. You going off of potential. Obviously, he could sell more. Sanders could sell more jerseys easy than Tua. Like, nigga, Sanders, come on. You know his dad is. But I wouldn't do that. He said no one's scared of, exactly. Future's never been scared of Russell Wilson. Never. Golden Tate was never scared of Russell. And this was before Russell even fell out of his prime. This is before Russell was in his prime. So at the end of the day, the network's one of the two largest fan base in the Natty. Ohio State versus Notre Dame in the script. I mean, college football, yeah, it usually is. Exceptions to the rules, like the TCU, when it was like a layup that, you know, just get Georgia, Michigan. It's a clean layup right there. It's right there. But nah, it's like we gonna give them Georgia, TCU, this sorry ass, whack ass matchup. But yeah, especially on first couple rounds, yeah, they was definitely going straight ratings. They're like, SMU, Boise State, fuck that. Ain't nobody gonna watch that shit. Noah apparently doesn't like Will Howard. Salute GP, GP3. Oh, that's funny as shit, man. You can never make a Steelers fan happy. And honestly, you know, Steelers don't fire head coach. They just let them niggas retire. They've had 3 in like a 70-year span or something. Like, they don't fire coaches. Think about all the times Mike Tomlin gone slightly above 500. He's still there. Yeah. And they made the playoffs this time. So they really not finna fire him if they lose. Rest on those floaters. Right for the picking. I feel about Nepo Sanders, though. I think he'll do well. Depends on where he lands. Like I said, if he goes to like the Browns, it's gonna be a little rough. They don't give him support, it's gonna be rough. I don't know what team he gonna try to force his way to. Or if he goes to the Giants, he's screwed. The Giants gonna address all the other issues because it's more than the quarterback they need. Yeah, it's gonna be a little rough there. And like people have mentioned before, New York media ain't the nicest. If you got thin skin, that ain't for you. It's amazing that Kevin Durant made it in basketball up there. I don't even know if he really made it because he ended up leaving to go to Phoenix. So did he really make it? That's what I'm saying. They trying to give us 2 back-to-back close semifinal games on a Thursday and Friday. What do I think the Broncos doing against Buffalo? Losing. That's what I think. That's exactly what I think. Losing. I want to say he didn't lost the locker room before. I don't know if it was during the AB era. It might have been the AB era, or it might have been. But I know he didn't lost that locker room before. I do know that. No, I see Colorado being way better next season, especially after Hunter and Sent. Way better. I don't know about way better. Probably what they are now, at best. And this year, they are a beneficiary of being in a weak conference. Because it's like they avoided all the tough teams to play in that conference. Like, and shit, the one team that might have gave him problems, that quarterback who's like 28 years old now, Cam Rising's always hurt. So, yeah, I don't think they're going to be way better. At least they got another quarterback, so that's a positive. So Steele's not going to fire Tom until after his 20th season. It's going to be a losing season. I don't know if I'm not looking down that far down the line, 20 years. But he been there, what, damn near 15 now? Maybe a little bit longer than that. Which is, damn, that do make me feel old. I'm going to just move on. I'm going to act like I ain't know that. Steelers don't win playoff games yet. Acts like they're the best franchise in the league. Nah, that's the Cowboys. That's the Cowboys. That is not the Steelers. That's the Cowboys who think that shit. That's the fucking Cowboys. I don't see Steelers fans consistently saying every other week or every offseason, it's our year, blah, blah, blah. Nah, that's the Cowboys for a fact. That is not the Steelers. To be honest, the Steelers are some of the biggest crybabies. Steelers fans are some of the biggest crybabies. But no, that's the Cowboys, no, for sure. Steelers not having a losing season got to count for something, right? That they a middle of the pack team. That's about it. And they got a big fan base. Obviously, one of the most popular teams in the NFL. You know, them, the Cowboys. Who else travels? I know a lot of Packers fans. Niners, they got a lot of fans. Because Thomas Black, he probably going to be the first Steelers coach to get fired. I don't think so. I think if you would take away that Super Bowl, say he never won a Super Bowl, maybe a different story. But I think that's one of them things. Hey, it's one of those. He won us a ring. We ain't gonna do him dirty type shit. I want to say there was a college coach that was like that too. They kept him longer than he should because he had a national championship under his belt. I don't know if it was basketball or football, but I know some coach bought himself a lot of time with that one ring. You don't think Steelers fans are that delusional? Shit, I don't know. Past couple, really, after seeing how they've gone the past month and seeing how they feel about this game, I'm saying that's delusional as shit. Lose 5 in a row and still think you're going to win the playoff game is crazy. If it was like they went, I don't know, out of their last 5 games, they went 3-2, different. I get it. If they was going in that bitch 5 in a row, red hot, it's like, okay, totally understandable. But losing 5 in a row and thinking that, nah, that's delusional. Short. He is short, as they show number 33. See that Stetson Bennett hype died out fast though. I mean, he not starting. He went to the Rams. He had some off the field issues. He had to get whatever drinking, alcohol, whatever issues he had. He had to take up his little personal thing. He had to handle that. That's why. And I mean, shit, will you expect him to take the starting spot from Matt Stafford? Come on. Especially not after Matt won that ring. Shit. And then on top of that, Jimmy G is ahead of him on the depth chart. And it didn't take a rocket science to know Stetson Bennett was not finna be no NFL quarterback just gonna light it up or come in the league, take somebody's starting spot and all this shit. He was a decent game manager at Georgia. He never truly impressed me like that. He was better than Carson Beck, though, for sure, but he never really impressed me. everything else around him, though. The nigga had George Pickens. He had a slew of running backs, that defense. He had everything around him. So he didn't have to do everything. He had to do. It's like an Alabama quarterback before Nick Saban started getting black quarterbacks who could run and shit. And, a few white ones who could pass better. It was, you ain't like Greg McElroy. He wasn't really all that, but he had everything else around him. He ain't have to do everything. Rooney family got a strong legacy. They're big on loyalty. I ain't gonna say what I was finna say. I ain't gonna say what I'm finna say. But when I think of loyalty and that last name and like the Sopranos and shit, you get what I'm getting at. Allegedly, of course. Still are the best franchise in the league. If you don't think they aren't, you don't know ball. 6 Super Bowls, the only team who has the same amount as the Patriots. Yeah, delusional. Steelers are also in an interesting quarterback situation because they have Fields and Wilson. Yeah, they got Wilson for a year, so he's still getting paid by Denver too. On top of that, so they got Wilson for the cheap. And then on top of that, you factor in this little Aaron Rodgers shit they trying to throw in there. That Aaron Rodgers could go, maybe he's a solution for the Steelers. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Fuck out of here with that shit. That nigga old as that nigga need to retire. Go on with your little darkness strips, Aaron. It's over with. Not many legacy family NFL owners left. The Giants, the Steelers. Yeah, Giants suck though. Super suck. At one point, do I see a true NFL QB versus product in the system in college? Shit, Texas got one. He's sitting on the bench. Nigga, I would hope so. You've been around longer. I would fucking hope so. Fields should low-key play if the Steelers want to win. I swear there's a new Fields story every fucking week, dude. Every fucking week there's a new Justin Fields story. And it's not even some shit he did. It's just like he in the middle of some like they trying to make quarterback controversy and stuff. Should he play? Should Russ start? Because Fields, they was winning games when Fields was playing too, and then they was winning games again and putting up more points at the beginning with Russ. And then all that shit changed and they started losing. But yeah, Pittsburgh, ever since Big Ben left, bro, it's been like really just finding that guy at quarterback has been their issue. They tried Kenny Pickett. That shit was terrible. Justin Fields, but then they got Russ. It's like they never really got their guy. And that's the thing that's holding them back now is you had Ben too long, then your replacement sucked, and then you don't know what you're doing now. So yeah, they need to find their guy. Turning to Aaron Rodgers ain't it, because Aaron Rodgers gonna be in the league maybe a year, 2 years left at that. Like, find your guy. Not this draft class, but find your guy. With no helmet is crazy. Let him play with the terrible pass by Quinn Ewers. Let that nigga play with the do-rag with no helmet. That's some gangster shit for real. God. But that is crazy. I don't know that many quarterbacks in the league who actually rock a do-rag in the game. Like, on the sideline and shit, a do-rag. I ain't talking about like one of them little wave cap things, like the tight caps or whatever if you got dreads. I don't know nobody rocking a do-rag at quarterback in this era. Lamar don't even do that shit because he always wear the shiesty mask shit. I want to say no. I almost said Vic did, but I don't think Vic did. Vic didn't rock the do-rag. He was wearing one of them little tight caps for it to cover up his braids and shit. Steelers and Falcons were in similar QB situations because they got their replacements too late. Yeah, only problem is the Falcons replacement. They overpaid like a motherfucker for theirs. They massively overpaid for Kirk Cousins. And the Steelers, out of the two, if I had to pick which one I would have gone with, I definitely would have got Russ over Kirk Cousins. Especially when you factor in Kirk Cousins, first down Texas. Kirk Cousins was coming off of a season-ending injury, so says or will go up 1,000 if that happened. That is crazy though. I'm like, Arthur Blank, you really, for one, you took a chance on another black quarterback. That is crazy. And you let him wear a do-rag on the sideline? Wow. I remember the Panthers on him before Tepper was like, they didn't let Cam Newton. He couldn't have like long hair. He had to be like clean shaven, all this stuff. He couldn't have tattoos. I think he still don't have any tattoos. But like, yeah, that's crazy. Said, I dare you. I dare you to put that do-rag on. Nigga, you better not put that do-rag on. That is wild, man, wear a do-rag during the game. But I think they'll be straight next year. If Raheem Morris don't do all the stupid shit he was doing this year, Atlanta gonna be straight. They'll finally make the playoffs. Oh no, it's Atlanta. Hell no. As close as they were to the Super Bowl was 28-3. That was as close as it was gonna get. Feel like Russ ain't. You heard what players have said about him. Marshawn Lynch said Russ had like a blocked phone number, and these are teammates. This is the quarterback. This is the running back. And I think it had to go through like his manager to even get in contact with him. And this is a teammate that you in the huddle with 60, 70, however many plays a game. There's been a lot of people talking about Russ being fake as hell. Like, yeah, that ain't no secret. At the moment the Giants take a black QB, the world will be ending. Shit, don't take one, New York. Don't take a black quarterback. You better get you one of them white quarterbacks in the draft. We don't need the world to end just yet. Yeah. Thought Vic may ban black quarterbacks from joining the team. He was definitely apprehensive as hell after that shit. Like, this nigga got fight dogs and shit at his house. He going back every weekend and shit. I don't know if I can trust another nigga. I don't know about that. You know? Yeah. And then it was like, shit, I'm gonna go with Matt Ryan. That's safe. You can't go wrong with that. He don't fight dogs. He don't have dog fighting at his property. He went to Boston College. He's safe. But yeah, there's just certain teams, man, they don't really rock with black QBs for real like that. Like someone mentioned the Giants. I mentioned the Titans before. Sure, they've had, 3? I'm trying to think am I forgetting anyone besides McNair, Vince, and Malik. Oh, Josh Dobbs, even then. That was, temporary. But yeah, they don't. And they've all got done dirty. Josh Dobbs, backup journeyman quarterback, kind of exception though. Who got the better production out of their QBs, though, the Jets or the Falcons? Oh, out of, I guess, Rodgers and Cousins? Man, Cousins easy. Even though Cousins threw like 9 picks in 5 games or 4 or 5 games. Cousins easy, man. Aaron Rodgers, what you get? 10 losses. 10 plus losses, my bad. Granted, and then the 1 year, he was obviously hurt the whole year. He made it 4 snaps in. Then he got injured and shit. And then on top of that, what made it worse was Aaron Rodgers. This nigga was making all these moves behind the scenes. Like, we going to get Devontae Adams. We going to fire the head coach. We going to do all this extra shit. And it didn't amount to anything. It's just flexing his power around. It's like LeBron with the Lakers. Just flexing his power. You gonna draft my son. And I'm going to start doing my GM thing. I'm going to trade D-Lo and do all this stuff. But we still ain't going to win shit. I'm going to get my best friend as a head coach. My fake best friend as a head coach. Like, come on. They damn near one and the same. Only difference is LeBron puts in some effort than being and faking his like niceness. Aaron Rodgers at this point, he don't give a fuck. He's like, yeah, you gonna hate me, so fuck it. Like, fuck you. You don't like me? Fuck you. That's Aaron Rodgers for you. I forgot who took over for the Titans after that. I'm trying to think. Who was their quarterback after that AFC South Championship game? It was Jacksonville, Tennessee. because Dobbs played for both teams. I forgot who took over. I think that might have been. Was that Malik? It couldn't have been Malik. I forgot who took over the next year though, because I know the Titans still sucked the next year, but I forgot who it was. And then Josh Dobbs had to run in Minnesota, and he did decent in Arizona prior to getting traded to Minnesota, and then he ended up with the Niners. So yeah, someone said he is like the modern day Ryan Fitzpatrick, like really smart. No, that's what they brag about. The aerospace engineer, they always brag about that shit. And he team to team. The Steelers kept him for years as a third stringer because Mike Tomlin and Big Ben respected his football IQ. They'd go to him for questions sometimes, like, "Hey, what you seen on the field? What you think about this?" And you'll see him over there with the headset stuff, with the tablet. Wide open touchdown, because dude missed the shit out of that tie ball game. I don't know what's worse, that one or the screen pass. That one might be worse though, because there was a dude right there before he tackled him. Yeah, I think this one might be worse. It wasn't 75 yards, but yeah, that was kind of bad. But no, what I said about Ryan Day stands, bro. Like, this dude's eyes look dark as shit. Like, they really do look like possessed or something. I'm like, what did you do before the game, my dude? Were you by yourself? Did you have something painted on the floor? Were there candles in a circle with it, brother? Because your eyes look dead. Your eyes look dead as hell, Ryan. They don't look like Ryan Day. They're Ryan Knight. But look at this shit. Homeboy took a slide. Tie ball game though, 14-14, 3-12 in the third quarter. Said he missed tackles in football or terrible. Yeah, that'd be some really bad ones. I still think the worst missed tackles are usually in the NFL. Like when they miss, because it'd be shit like they be taking bad angles. It's like, bro, damn well you've been playing this game since you were probably in middle school, even earlier than that, depending on how old you are, how your parents were. You shouldn't be, damn well you shouldn't be taking this shitty angle like this. Or the ones where it's like, I'm going to run next to you, knowing if I just lunge out right now, I can clip your legs and trip you and tackle you before you reach the end zone. And then I'm going to just keep running with you and watch you run. And then last second, I'm going to just face palm and face slide and, dive, try to sell it. You wish you never knew about these people sometimes. Hold on. Moved up. What was I at? You did not like Kobe, then you respect him after he died, quote unquote, but the bitch is worse. Might as well be the Obamas of the NBA. You ain't lying. Respect Kobe for not hiding that. For me, as far as knowing about them as people and shit, it doesn't necessarily bother me as far as like if I can respect what they do. As far as like when people say like, oh, so and so is such a good person, that's when I draw the line. Like, nigga, hold up, time out, pause. Like, you can say they are great at basketball, they are a great singer, great dancer, whatever they do, but when you start saying, oh, he's such a nice person, like, How you know? You can probably say the nigga chill, but say he's a nice person, he's such a good person. I'm like, ooh, time out, pause. Especially would be shit like super. It come off superficial as hell, like the people donate money to charities thing. When celebrities do it, it's like, oh, he's so nice because The Rock donated such and such $100,000. He's such a good person. I'm like, if only you knew. If only you knew. That's called a tax write-off. The mixed tackles in this game is preparation for the NFL. And the thing is, I wouldn't apply that to every single player though with that shit, because you got not every single player in this game gonna get drafted to go to the league, make it to the league. When you see it from a key player, different conversation. Murray had a very interesting NFL career, especially with the disastrous playoff game versus the Rams. That shit feels like a distant memory. It's so long ago. But yeah, he ain't been back to the playoffs since. And you know, his thing is, which I guess compared to what some other players and especially quarterbacks have accusations of or allegations of and shit, his is just he played Call of Duty too much. Like shit. That's way better than the shit Deshaun Watson got hit with. I can tell you that. That's way better than the shit Michael Vick got hit with. So, or Big Ben for that matter. But you know, his funny last name saved him. You know, it's more willing to watch football to watch either Travis Kelce or Jason Witten. Or wait. Travis Kelce, I guess Jason Kelce, excuse me. Or Witten. I don't know. Are you trying to say Jason Witten? I'm assuming Jason Witten was always open, knowing they're the slowest motherfuckers. If you saying Jason Witten, I'm assuming that's what you're saying. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. I remember he did 1 year Monday Night Football, and that was a straight up disaster. That was the worst shit I've ever seen. If you talking about Jason Witten. As far as Travis Kelce, I can't stand that dude. It all happened when, Jason Witten. It all happened with Travis Kelce when he did the cop stash, and then he went from the cookout invite to Taylor Swift. I'm gonna put it that way. It's like every bit of that that rhythm, that soul that he had, you know what I'm saying, just left when he got with that pancake ass having bitch. Ravens Chiefs, January 26, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Fox. Okay. I don't even know if that's the actual time that game gonna be. It might be, it might not. I don't even know. Obviously, they ain't even got to that point yet. It's wild to see the careers of Big Ben and Deshaun, especially with the things they're accused of. Well, there's a difference in a couple obvious differences here between the two. I'm gonna say that. One's got a funny last name, if you catch what I'm saying. Funny last name. So yeah, there's that. So yeah. But yeah, like I mentioned in Discord, I've never seen anybody fall off the way Deshaun did. From where he was to just off a cliff. No. I'm sure there's an NBA player you probably equated to, but NFL wise, a quarterback, I can't think of anyone who really fell off a cliff like that. Because it might have almost been Michael Vick, but he came back with the Eagles and won comeback player of the year. So Allen not winning MVP and Lamar. Hold on. First down Ohio State. They are at the probably gonna blow the whistle. And Lamar has zero chance of getting first rounded by the Steelers. That's a good one. Breadstick Barbie. I like that one. I ain't heard that one before. First team All-Pro, as he should. AFC's a night game that alternate every year. Oh, it's like the TNT, ESPN with the conferences in basketball. Like the West will be on TNT one year, then the East, and vice versa. Got you. I didn't know that. I never even thought about that. I just knew CBS always got the AFC, and then the NFC always went to Fox. I did not know they alternated day, and I didn't think about that. It's a good point. It do, especially when you got cardboard cutouts of people in certain areas. You got people scattered, and then you got cardboard cutouts in certain areas. That whole season feels like a distant memory, but that was such a weird time, and he got sacked. That was just a weird time in sports. Period. You see niggas in a bubble, basically playing pickup basketball, but it's televised. It's treated like a real game. You got bubbles in hockey. You had tarps covering seats in basketball. You just had big ass banners of ads. First couple rows, no crowd. That shit was weird. Football, you hear the crowd on TV, but it's not real because ain't nobody in the stadium. Then you see the mic'd up shit is dead quiet besides the people talking, and you can hear the people on the sideline. You can hear the coaches clearly and coherently, even when they focus on the player of the field. Shit was crazy. College football stadiums were half empty and shit. It was weird. But Allen ain't winning MVP. First team AP quarterback hasn't lost MVP to another quarterback. Lamar is the MVP, unfortunately, meaning he has no chance at a Super Bowl. We mentioned the other reasons why too, like he hanging with street niggas. That cannot be allegedly. That cannot be stated enough. Browns fans are trying to convince themselves so hard that Watson was still good. I know a lot of the Browns fans. I don't really know a lot of Browns fans, but the ones I knew, they still didn't fuck with Deshaun when he got there. He ain't played it down yet, but they were like, we don't fuck with Deshaun like that. And I know a lot of fans. They didn't want him. Still don't want him. They cheered when he got hurt. So. Say Von Miller was on Twitch a lot when he was supposedly injured last year. Okay. Was he wasn't doing nothing active, was he? Was he sitting down? Like, okay. It'd be different if he was like Todd Gurley, who could jog through the damn tunnel when he wasn't playing the Super Bowl. They ain't really have a reason why. But you can see him jumping around, jogging through the tunnel and shit in full pads. Even though the Falcons got robbed by Cousins, they got burglarized and robbed. They're probably glad they never had tried to really get Watson. You ain't lying, bro. You ain't lying, dog. He might have been the first quarterback to get banned at a strip club. You're like, remember Deshaun? Remember? Hands off, Deshaun. Every even Super Bowl number, Super Bowl 56, Bengals and Chiefs was day. Oh, I get what you're saying. Like the first game, I get what you're saying. Gotcha. Hey, you live bet Texas at plus 650. 650. Allen ain't win the Super Bowl either. He might go to lose though. Nobody outside of Buffalo cares about Buffalo. That's a fact. But yeah, Buffalo, like I said, it's an acronym. Boy, I love losing Super Bowls. Even with that new stadium they're gonna have in 2026, niggas still gonna lose. That ain't gonna save their ass. They could have like, I don't know, a Detroit Lioness year where they win 14 games or some shit, build up all that hype and do the same shit. I think Allen goes to lose to Green Bay next year. Okay. 14 Ohio State still wins. Yeah, they got Notre Dame and Penn State beat on the low scoring part as of right now. And I'm saying that so I can hope that when I say this, somebody scores immediately when the fourth quarter starts. So yeah, this is gonna be a very, 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 very low scoring game. I am saying this so they can put up 20 points in the fourth quarter. Total. No, my bad. 30, 15 apiece. I'll be damned you finish this game 17-14. Well, yeah, it's a shame. This is the only football game on tonight. Like on paper, this looked like a great game. Like Ohio State, Texas. Sure, this should be better than Notre Dame and Penn State. Not so far. Nah, they chance of the ring was the DeMar Hamlin shit. That was their best chance. That would have been the golden, like the best storyline ever for the Bills right there. That whole DeMar Hamlin shit. That was the you couldn't have fucked up a script with that shit. But nah, that window closed. You can see a shocker Broncos beat the Bills and the whole internet goes wild. That'd be funny, but I don't think so. Hey, don't say that, bro. Oh, hell no. Don't do that to us. 9-6. 13-3 is bad, but 9-6. Don't do that. Don't do that. What was it? A touchdown and a safety and 2 field goals or a touchdown? No, my bad. Touchdown, a field goal. Let me go back to that comment. Is it a touchdown, a field goal with a mixed extra point or some shit? And 2 field goals on the opposing end? I don't know. But I really hope it doesn't end 9-6 or even 19-16. No, give us some points. You see Bo Nix take a 21-0 lead. You laugh so hard. Buffalo need Griselda to win the Super Bowl. There'll be a different type of snow on that field, bro. You got them out there, dog. Allegedly, you know. They got a movie on Tubi, Griselda them. I don't know if it's them, but they in it though. It's like one of them Tubi trap movies, but it's set in Buffalo. I started like the first 10 minutes of it, and then I was like, yeah, I don't know. I'm probably gonna finish it though. I'm gonna give it a chance. I want to see what the Buffalo trap is like. I don't know nothing about Buffalo except to get snow, and I heard it's grimy as fuck. I don't know. The Bills had a golden buzzer backstory, and they blew it. They really did, bro. And it's sad because he was the one that they said, was unalived and all that other stuff, and then he the one who makes it to the Super Bowl while the rest of the team didn't. So that's even crazier. 3-2. Ooh, no. That's a soccer score. Hell no. Maybe the World Cup, a high-scoring World Cup game, but ooh, hell no. I'm getting flashbacks to that Super Bowl with the Rams and Patriots. Don't do that. Super Bowl is 5-4. I know you trolling now. Off his fingertips. Gotta wait pretty much 8 months till the next season of NFL and college. You know what's crazy is I didn't even think about when you said it like that, but that's true. But it speeds by so quick though. That's the thing. Because the way they cover football, it makes it feel like you ain't really missing shit when it's gone. NBA kind of does that too, except there's the inverse. It's like all the action happens in the free agency, and then you actually get to the season, like, man, this shit lame as hell. Then you get to the playoffs, like, okay, it's a little bit better. Then you get to the finals, like, man, this shit trash, man. I don't know why the fuck I watch this shit. And then free agency, right after that is when everything gets interesting. Yeah, well, football is like, football's over with. College football, the talk really focuses, it shifts and merges the two with the draft and who's staying, who's leaving, transfer portal news, this, that, and the third. Then you got the NFL draft, combine draft, all that stuff. UFL, in between that, these players are still trying to get on the NFL roster too. Then you talk about OTAs, mini camp, all this other shit, preseason. So it's like you really didn't miss, and then the free agency moves too. So it's like football wasn't even gone. We might not have seen the actual game, but it's like the shit didn't leave. Like baseball, when that shit is done for the season, it feel like that shit is done. You might hear, the big name signings and shit like that. But other than that, spring training, that's when it's back, and then the season. But no, baseball, when that shit is done, that shit is done. That's like NASCAR. When the season's over with NASCAR, I don't even think about racing. I don't even focus on who got the new paint schemes and none of that shit until like a couple weeks before the Daytona 500 or even the speed weeks in the first place. That was a good play by Texas defense number 3. I couldn't see his full last name. But yeah, like when I was younger, I used to be real big into that shit to the point where like I was on top of all the new paint schemes the day after this current season ended. Steelers best defense in the league. Yeah, all right, man. You know, because you stay away from them Tubi movies. Hey, the funny thing about Tubi movies though is the fact that good pass by Will Howard is like a lot of the shit that be on HBO Max or I don't know about Prime per se, but like a lot really HBO Max and I think some of Hulu shit it ends up on Tubi. So it's not just all them low budget I shot it with an iPhone ass movies. Shit, I found a movie. Was that today or yesterday? I think it was yesterday morning. It was yesterday morning when I woke up. And it was a Martin Lawrence movie called Mind Cage. I want to say I remember hearing about it, but I never watched it. It was a thriller. It wasn't a comedy. So I watched a little bit of it before I had to go to work or whatever. I was like, I think he's a cop or a detective or some shit. That's as far as I got. I don't know. I can't spoil nothing. But it seems interesting. I've just never seen Martin in a serious movie. Like Bad Boys still got comedic things to it. They hit me up if you in Buffalo, man, for Showski, man. Tell me what a good food spot is. Or what kind of food. Fuck all, no, what kind of food. I don't like surprise with my food. I want to know what the fuck I'm getting into with my food. That's he said if the Steelers win, they go to Kansas City. That's another ass whooping. That's an ass whooping right there. Exactly. The only thing good in Buffalo is Niagara Falls. I went there as a kid. Y'all gotta have some good food spots, bro. You can't tell me like ain't New York known for pizza. I know it's not New York City, but y'all known for pizza. I like pizza. Shit. Like, y'all got something good up there. Shit. Hey, 2 rookie quarterbacks. That'd be crazy as hell. Sad part is we know which one would end up winning that shit more times than not. NFL got the best draft out of all the leagues. As far as event wise, no question. Yeah, man, they let all the fans go to that shit. I don't know about the NBA draft if it's the same way. If you a fan, you can just pull up to the NBA draft. I don't know if you can or not, or if it's more exclusive. But yeah, my only thing about the NFL draft, that should take too long. It's not as long as the MLB draft. That should take way too long, bro. Trying to think if there's anyone more boring to watch than is there anyone else more boring to watch in the playoffs? Depending on what you get them, you could argue the Chargers, they can be a boring team at times. Shit, the Rams be having some boring games from time to time too. Like there's an outlier, the Bills LA game. That was a shootout. That was cool and all, but they didn't redeem themselves with that Arizona LA shit. Nah, the Patriots got that title. The Patriots and Rams has the title for the worst Super Bowl. It's worse than the Broncos Seahawks shit. Yeah, that's true. He made a name for himself because of that shit. Because hitting 60 yarders in the UFL, and he went to the Lions, to the Lions. Buffalo wings. That would make sense in Buffalo if they got buffalo wings. Pepper Farm remembers Cam Newton's return to the Panthers when he had dreads and shit. When he was like, "I'm back," all that other shit. Said Bills, Eagles, or Ravens, Bucks would be the best Super Bowl. We ain't seen Ravens, Bucks already. I'd say Ravens and Eagles would be cool too. Even though we've seen that already too, but anything but Kansas City, I'd say that. Let me see something. Yeah, way up. Nah, there's not. Okay, what are my thoughts on Sanders and Travis Hunter not being at the draft? Man, I mean, if that's what they want to do, that's fine. It's more common now anyway, especially after 2020, that people don't necessarily feel like they need to be at the draft, even if they are a high draft pick. I wouldn't blame if I was a high draft pick. I wouldn't really care to go on the stage and do all that shit. I'd rather be somewhere with my friends and family, somewhere comfortable on the couch. You know what I'm saying? I don't have like 1,000 cameras and shit just constantly on me while I'm sitting at a table with friends and family. No, ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, that would be good. Ravens and Lions. That would have been good last year. Mm. Mm. You on to something here, man. You are on to something here. Crazy State Farm cancel all those home insurance policies before the fire. Now they're hosting a playoff game at State Farm Stadium. Ain't that about a bitch? Hit that like button too. But that's even what's even crazy about the whole situation before I get to this comment is the fact on one coast, on one side, we got a winter storm, a winter vortex, and everybody got snow. Whole other side got forest fires. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Spin move, but he lost yards doing it. I guess he fought back and gained too. Cool. Yeah, we know that, but we're just saying what would be the most exciting or entertaining. Yeah. That was terrible. Awful. Two running QBs, one's an all-time great, the other's elite. Two great running backs too. Let's not forget that shit. D Hem versus Saquon. Shit. That's one of those you gotta put that shit on Madden, bro. One of the wildest games this year though was that Commanders game. You know what though? Washington versus Philadelphia. That one too where Jaden had five TD passes and shit. As far as the best ending though, yeah, Bears Commanders. Another game I like was the Ravens and the Bengals, the first one in Cincinnati. That one I like that game. Bro, the game been so fucking slow. So slow. Said Jags Giants the best Super Bowl. I know that's super cap. Don't put us through that misery. Don't do it. I remember, man. I'm feeling old if I keep saying that shit, but yeah, Steve, R.I.P. Steve McNair. That's all I gotta say. It's a chance to wear overpriced, ill-fitting suit. That's another thing. I don't really like dressing up like that. Like it's cool to go to a wedding, but yeah, I wouldn't. I don't really care to dress up. Dress up. Do I feel good in the moment? Yeah, but if I'm sitting down and shit, nah. I gotta be in some comfort clothes. I see why George Pickens had on a shiesty and shit. I wouldn't be standing 5 feet from the TV, but I understand why. It's more comfortable. I think the Niners regret passing on Rodgers though. Nah. Chiefs beat the 3-peat. Green Bay has number and obvious narrative, but it might be the Eagles. Oh shit. I forgot about that game, dude. Yeah, that was terrible. That was on when did Nick Mullins at quarterback for the Vikings? I mean, Nick Mullins versus Aiden O'Connell. Yeah, that shit was atrocious. That was that shit give me a headache just thinking about it, man. Game of the year, week 5, Baltimore, Cincinnati. Game of the year, I think so. I don't know. You got Buffalo, Detroit up there, LA, Buffalo. That was a good one too. But yeah, if I say that one, obviously I'll be biased. But yeah, that one. I enjoyed that one. Game 1, Lions, Vikings was good. Yeah, that was good too. Falcons, Panthers be having good. Close, I wouldn't say good all the time. Let's not forget last year. That rainy game where the tickets was like $3 in Carolina. I think it was the week of Christmas or something when the Panthers basically ended the playoff hopes of the Falcons for the first time, like they did this year. Well, that was terrible. This year's was good though. Shit, Bryce Young did his thing too. Bucks Falcons was lit too. Usually divisional matchups usually be lit though. That's the thing. The QB just pulled a Daniel Jones. Damn, I'm seeing it now. Bruh. Bruh. Nah, bruh. Hold on now. Let me see this again. Okay. Ran. I want to see that one more time. Did he get touched? No, he didn't. What the fuck, bro? No one was even running towards him to lay him out. Like, come on, bro. We say Falcons and Commies was dramatic theater too. I don't know why, but like that one just seemed a little too predictable though. Like you just knew Atlanta was gonna drive down there and shit to tie it up. I guess the best part was the missed field goal to send it into overtime, but I don't know, it just felt too predictable. Dolphins should have went for that record, the 72-point record though, because that's definitely rare. Yeah, because they damn sure ain't got a chance now. Ravens Chiefs, yeah. And it was a rare way to end the game because likely had big ass feet. So Eagles can get their 4th Super Bowl loss, 27th playoff loss. Mahomes drafted in Philly, 427. I doubt the Eagles make it back. I doubt we get a rematch of that game. We better not get a rematch of that game. It's not even the fact that it's the Chiefs per se. It's the fact it's a goddamn rematch. Because the odds Evans and Lattimore get ejected Sunday, probably high as hell. Niggas don't like each other. Howard's really selling that shit. Yeah, ain't no reason in hell for this man stumble and fall like an idiot. Like, oh, I could probably score a touchdown. Oh, I fell. Nigga, come on. No one touched you. No one laid a finger on you. Like if somebody might have grabbed him by the thigh, by the ankle, or what I'm saying, by the knee on the run, I give you maybe the benefit of the doubt a little bit, but ain't nobody touch you. At most, homeboy grazed your towel on your waist. At best. Atlanta's an accident waiting to happen. At one point before they got good and won that World Series, the Atlanta Braves was like that too. Even when shit was going good, there was an accident waiting to happen. You knew shit was finna go south in that first round of playoffs. Same with the Dodgers prior to this year. 2020, kind of exception, but yeah, same with the Dodgers. I always look at them like that's my team, but shit, it's calm the blue balls. I can't no more. You know what I'm saying? They finished. They finally finished. Based off that Panthers game last season, you don't know how Desmond Ridder even got drafted. I forgot who was in that quarterback class. And if I remember correctly, he was on the team, that Cincy team. They went to the playoffs. I think they went to the playoffs. I might be wrong, but I want to say they went to the playoffs that year. But yeah, that had to have been a weak quarterback class. There's no way. That's why there's so many conference rematches and playoffs. They be the best ones. Or if not, that is they met earlier in the year. We're gonna give you this again. It might flip the script. That played Tank Will Howard's draft stock. Think NFC safe. Bills and Chiefs go out early though. I would love to see the Chiefs go out early, but like I said, I highly doubt it. Unless they magically just don't get all them calls and the magnet field goal kicks and all this other shit like usual. It's gonna be back to what we used to, man. Same old. Red number 15 out there. Oh, what did that say? I didn't read that. Early in the fourth quarter, tweet appeared. Brian Davis. What if we're setting up for the greatest moment of Will Howard's life? Then the Lions do better than last year, but definitely lose in the Super Bowl. Texans gonna tie it up 21-all. It'd be something if this game going to OT. 2 weeks in a row for Texas. They get overtime games. And that would be 3 of their last 4. Hypothetically, 3 of their last 4 games went OT. All of which were games with domes or retractable roofs. Yeah, Ridder wasn't bad for Cincy, but NFL, that shit was atrocious, bro. Like, terrible. I ain't got nothing really positive to say about it. It's terrible. It's like what's homeboy name? Nathan Peterman. Nathan Peterman was bad too. Nathan Peterman got to be the worst. Because I was even surprised he made it to the league. Like, how the fuck did Nathan Peterman make it to the league, bro? Like, this nigga sorry as hell. Because I know he went to Pitt and apparently he had a good year. Say, helped create draft stock. But homeboy was trash. So Lamar Vintage Tour beats the Chiefs and the Bills. I fucking hope so, but I don't think so. I do not think so. I don't think so. They don't want. Like I said, the homeboy's hang with street niggas, bro. He ain't married. He got a daughter though. I think he has a girlfriend. I don't know. Yeah, they don't want that. And if they do, it's a one-off thing. You gonna win this shit, but boy, them next few years finna be rough. I don't know if that'll be Joe Flacco post Super Bowl rough for the Ravens, but if they were, that shit would be rough. But with 16 black QBs has to change, especially when they're White hopes Allen and Burrow ain't winning MVP. This man got beef with Will Howard. This man's like, man, fuck Will Howard. All right. Giants fans want Brian Dable gone, but he ain't really had a quarterback with the Giants. Walk-off field goal for Ohio State. You can't tell me Nathan Peterman's still in the league. I know Tim Boyle, that's one of Aaron Rodgers' homies. So he got the Rodgers cosign. And yeah. And that's a problem, as you can see with the Jets. No business in hell should he have been starting. Even if they were short-handed, no business in hell. That's the guy you go with. Super Bowl MVP Allen and Burrow, not the ones. Lamar has one Super Bowl in him at best. We shall see. If not, man, you know it's just gonna be all individual awards. And then for someone like Patrick Mahomes, it's gonna be after they done giving him Super Bowls and shit like that, they gonna pad more individual awards and stats like that to his name, like they did with Brady. Flags everywhere. He's on the Raiders. Shit, that's when you know the Raiders sorry as fuck. Why is he on the team? Shit. You emailing these college coaches, put me in, Coach C, and see help. Seeing too much bad play these days. It'd be funny if you got a response. That'd be funny. Somebody, hey, come to tryouts on such and such a date. That'd be funny as hell. If you got a response, you know they down bad. Thank you, Dante. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I got hit with them bitches back to back. Double sneeze. Second and goal, Texas. At least on my stream, y'all might be ahead. Who knows? See what they do on second and goal. So far, been 7 plays, 74 yards, 3 minutes and 30 seconds. And then Ohio State got the best red zone defensive percentage in the nation. Hold up. That was a dumbass play call. You go east-west, you should have went north-south. It's a goal-to-go situation. What are you doing? What the fuck? In the pistol, halfback toss. What the fuck are you doing? This ain't Madden 09 with Chris Johnson. Damn it, I was not trying to see the chat part that spoiled it. Oh well. Eagles 15 points in New Orleans Hurts 59th game. Oh yeah, the game where Dallas Goedert was running down the sideline on that late one to set up the Saquon touchdown. That was a clear hold too. That was definitely DPI. They ain't call that shit. Definitely DPI. Ryan Day National Championship. Oh shit, this is 4th down for me. Huh. That was even worse. Blindsided. And it's 33. Go fucking figure. What was it? 33 seconds left in the Notre Dame Penn State game. And then home number 33 with the scoop and score to close out this game. Keep my intrusive thoughts to myself. The Browns were the only team to play the Eagles the toughest. No, I'd say Washington. Yeah. Texans fans down bad now. Said the script strikes again. Yeah, that was terrible. The no call that should have been Ohio State for DPI, and then Quinn Ewers blindsided, just wasted the last second so he could get hit and fumble, or he could throw the ball forward. And just like that, that game is over with. I say both of them were score-wise on Notre Dame Penn State was definitely, the more entertaining game. Start off slow as shit though. Oh, from the AFC North. I got you. Yeah, because Pittsburgh lost, or the Ravens lost. Ravens had many chances to win that game, and but it'd be just overthrows in the red zone. Mark Andrews had one he should have caught for a touchdown. The many Justin Tucker missed field goals. Let's not forget about that too. And the Bengals? I don't even really remember that game. I just know the Bengals didn't win. They might have got destroyed in that game. Notre Dame got a black head coach. They cooked. Yeah, they like to. Someone just put it in the Discord. Say Ohio State's last championship game was 10 years ago. Yeah, Urban Meyer, 2015, first year of the college football playoffs, and this is the first year of the 12-team college football playoffs. So there you go. Defense was good though. This is just terrible. My bad. Terrible quarterback play. Texas might get a garbage time score to make it interesting. Yeah, they might. Zay Flowers fumbling at the goal line in the AFC Championship game. Jack Sawyer. I want to say he was a big deal in the game against Missouri. I know they lost, but in the game against Missouri in the Cotton Bowl last year. Number 30, they kept emphasizing number 33, Jack Sawyer. But yeah, there you got it. Ohio State, Notre Dame in the national championship game next, or not this coming Monday, but the Monday after that. Because they ain't crazy enough to have the national championship and the NFL playoffs on the same day and compete. That's insanity. I mean, they both ESPN anyway. That's wild. I wouldn't be surprised if like everybody took Ohio State though. I really wouldn't be surprised. Damn, that's a lot. I didn't even know that. 130 times. Shit. Ohio State's always had a quarterback. Hold on. So is Jack Sawyer a quarterback too? That is something though. Going to the year out, if you told me Notre Dame was going to the national championship, I would have laughed at you. I'm like, get the fuck out of here with that shit. But Notre Dame, Ohio State. Yeah, that dude ain't built like no quarterback. Jack Sawyer, that nigga is built like a fucking linebacker, bro. Will Howard getting hyped like he did that shit. Like, nigga, if you don't sit your little ass down somewhere. Will Howard got the face of a middle school white boy. That's crazy. I know, Freeman was the first one to get to the national championship, but damn, that is crazy. When you really think about it, that's insane. Shit, only 2 in the NFL won the Super Bowl. That is insane. That is insane as fuck. Not one. Not now. What that shit he say? Not a now, another one. What that shit Mike kept saying, not a now, another. Not one. That is insane. Football been around for hundreds of years now. Or over 100 years. Not one. Shit. Devin Brown, thank you. Devin Brown with 33 last week against Missouri. Thank you. I want to say he transferred too. I might be wrong, but I want to say he transferred. Yeah, and they roster worth 20. Was it? Someone said it yesterday. I think it was 23 mil, 23 mil. Because they got a lot of transfers and shit. Yeah, fucked up shit, man. They took the white boy from Kansas State. But yeah, that's wild. Yeah, in Ohio State. Wait. They won with Cardale Jones. Let's go back. He black. And that created a whole QB controversy. I think it was like him and JT Barrett, like who the starter is and all this shit. It's the Nick Foles and Carson Wentz thing before it was even a thing. The Jeremiah ain't do a damn thing. Oh, yeah, they got Phil Knight behind them. Ohio State brought in 2 transfer quarterbacks this year. Julian Sayin. Who? I don't even think I never heard of dude. Julian Sayin. Who the fuck is that? Yeah, I don't even remember him. I remember they had Buckner, Milroe, and Ty Simpson. I don't remember Julian Sayin. Unless he was redshirted, didn't play none of that shit. Go back and watch Dr. Pepper commercial. Dad, can State win the championship? I don't know, son. The defense has to play lights out. Defense scores a touchdown. Oh, that's a good catch. I thought you were gonna allude to the one where Quinn you was talking about he don't need backup. Yep, Marcus Freeman going against his former school, his alma mater. Knight put a lot of money into Oregon. Then he built him like a whole new athletic facility, probably like 10 years ago now. But yeah, that's why they always get them new jerseys and shit. They used to be like their big recruiting tool was the uniforms, and then every other school now they got like every school they got an alternate or 15 alternate jerseys. It feel like shit. Penn State, I think they got the alternate helmet with the numbers on the side. I mean, it's not flashy, but it's different. Notre Dame, they started stepping their shit up. They started having like gold-plated numbers. I think sometimes they started putting words on name, word plates on the back of their jerseys and shit. They updated the Shamrock Series jerseys. Obviously, Tennessee, they stopped doing just traditional orange and white. They came out with the smoke grays and then the all blacks, the black helmet, which was something Tennessee never did. Tennessee never touched that damn helmet like that. Yeah, yeah. For Ohio State, they got their alternates too. The navy, I mean, not navy, but the maroon, red pants, scarlet pants. Those, what they call them shits. Back in like 2011, there was a name for them. It was like the Nike shit. There was a name for this shit. Because I know there's certain schools did it. It was like Alabama, Florida, Ohio State, Oklahoma, and somebody else did it. They had a name for them too. It used to be in the NCAA games. The like the Pro Flex jerseys or something. They had the little shit on the shoulders. It's the one Tim Tebow got on the cover. But yeah, it forced everybody to update shit in the jersey department, and that translated over to basketball too. Where I feel like schools damn near getting new basketball uniforms every year. What the fuck? Another pick? Yeah, this game. Yeah, I'm turning this shit off. This is over with, bro. If you gonna do that, you gonna fumble. I should just watch SmackDown. If you just gonna fumble, boy, Scoop is going in and throw a pick on the neck. Get off the field, Quinn. Get the fuck off the field, bro. Caleb Down said, "Thank you, Texas." That's funny. Texas had a Bama transfer, and Ohio State had one too. Downs, obviously, Ohio State. Isaiah Bond, the hero against Auburn, went to Texas because they gave that man a Ferrari and then some. They got one of the worst fan bases in college football. I know you talking about the Ravens. Said Bond dropping passes. Football getting batted down by DNs this year like crazy. You just can't no more. Can't no more. So Dave Biddle still can't believe intentionally losing to that garbage Michigan team worked, but I'll take it. I'll take it. That's crazy. Ohio State can win their natty, and Michigan already won theirs, even though they went 8-5. So Penn State lost to Pittsburgh in college basketball. Wait. Penn State lost. Pittsburgh lost in college basketball. Will the Steelers win over the Ravens? Rockets and Dallas. Whoa. Slow down. Hold up. What? Whoa. Nigga, put some commas in here. Shit. Let's see. Will the Steelers win? No. Rockets and Dallas. Mavs won. Texas had to lose. Houston Texans. Yeah, you gotta put some commas in there, bro. Once Ohio State lost to the Wolverines, they was going to win the Natty, I assume. Think Steelers over Ravens? I don't think so. Like I mentioned last night, I think it's going to start off close in the first half, like the first game went. Maybe Pittsburgh might be leading at halftime. Who knows? And then second half, Baltimore. That's what I think going to happen. OSU got out coached, but got lucky that defensive scheme sucked most of the night. Yeah, lucky Quinn Ewers ain't shit either. And I'm sure on a Texas Longhorns forum, you're going to see a whole bunch of we should have put in Arch Manning. Why didn't we put in Arch Manning? We're going to see a whole lot of that shit. I promise you that. It was already going on before the playoffs and going on throughout the season, especially when Quinn got hurt. But yeah, it's gonna be crazy now. But they ain't gotta worry because he gonna start next year anyway. So yeah, there's that. They can, I guess, rest easy until next year. Yeah, I'm finna slide like electric up out of here, man. I done have fun chopping it up with y'all. I'm gonna be back live tomorrow. Ravens Steelers game. And yeah, stay tuned, ring the bell, hit the like button, all that stuff. If you on the East Coast, stay warm, drive safe if you in the snow. If you're on the West Coast, especially California, they got fires and stuff. Don't burn. And wish you the best. Y'all have a good night.